Hey guys, great clinic yesterday. We went over a lot of stuff, so I wanted to shoot a quick video to kind of review it so you guys could remember it while it's fresh on your mind. First thing we did, talking about head position. So our head, hands defense. Our head is our first line of defense, hands, and then hips, okay? So the drill we did, we put our head right here, and it's a good drill you can do all the time, warming up or whenever. Putting head here, when he goes to level change and shoot, I level change with him, he goes and shoots. Okay, I'm circling, not backing up, my head stays in the way. Arms are down. Excuse me, arms are down, legs are back. Head stays in the way, okay, head position. Down blocking, we want to mirror their action arm. He's a righty, so his high crotch is going to be with his right hand here, his single leg is going to be with his right arm there. So my left arm's coming down. When he shoots high crotch, down blocking, my legs go back. He shoots a single, same deal, I'm circling away from that. Okay, he shoots a double, both hands go down, my legs go back. I'm looking for my re-attack as he comes up. Okay, the very first thing we did though was warming up. When we were warming up, fighting a single leg in the air. We need to be comfortable here, we need to be flexible, we need to be balanced. So when they pick it up, I'm leaning into him, my leg is straight, so I'm far away. If I'm close, he can trip me, so I'm far away. I'm leaning in to make my leg heavy, my leg's far back. I don't want him grabbing my head, so be careful of that, keep him off your head. But we're attacking hands. Attacking hands, trying to get my heel back on the mat. If they get to a leg, so they go head inside single first, we're stuffing the head, we're squaring our hips over the head. If his head comes up, he's got a good chance of finishing. So I'm using my hands to keep his head down, squaring my hips, and then attacking this ankle. Throwing my right hip in as I grab the elbow over here, circle as I drive him down. So once you get your legs back, it's as much driving in as it is circling. Head outside shot, we covered hipping in, cross face, throw the head inside, and then sprawl. Same position now, head inside single. Square your hips over the head, get to the ankle. Keep your knees wide, keep your hips in as you go. If he gets on a single leg super tight, we can't get our legs back, we can't sprawl. And remember on that ankle elbow defense, if his lock's real strong and high, our first move needs to be wiggling and getting our legs back, locking knees, because if we stay up high, he can lift us up. He pops us up, splits the middle, we get lifted. So now he's in tight, I can't square my hips, belly whizzer, deep belly whizzer, knee blocks underneath the belly button here, hand posts, I tip them over, and then I like to grab the ankle, and then look at my reverse half here as I circle. All right, getting into our straight leg defense. So he takes a head inside single here. I'm sprawling here. I'm gonna shoot my knee to the shin. It's like I'm shooting my own single leg, kind of wide in a circle. My elbow goes behind the knee, and then my right leg is straight here. Okay, so let me turn so you can see. Here, I shoot to the crotch lock. My right leg is straight. I start taking him over his head. Once I know I have him, a couple different options. We can look for our cradle here, or we cross our ankles, we have a leg cradle. His head slides out the side. I'm gonna kick my leg straight, post my hand, come up on top. Okay, that one can take a couple years to get good at, but it is a really good thing. You know, we talked about how great would it be if every time they shoot, not only are we stopping their shot, we're scoring and threatening a pin or threatening back points. If they get the angle on us, if they get in, they beat the angle, we have a shin whizzer. So grab an ankle, okay, we want to slip our knee out over their lock, and I'm slipping away from them. Okay, I know I'm doing it right when I got his right ear on the mat, when I turn real hard. First one we did, we helicopter our arms, we go over the top, we slip our foot, we slip out for a takedown looking for that far ankle. Next one we did was a shin whizzer tilt. So, turn. So I have my shin whizzer, I'm out over his lock. He's circling behind, he's going backside, keep going. My heel's now under his belly button. That's when I know I can do it. My leg goes over his back. My head goes to his knee. I'm gonna reach through the legs and grab his wrist. Here, leg goes over, reach through, grab his wrist. Shin whizzer tilt. Also called a Jonesy tilt. There was a wrestler named Jermaine Jones in the early 2000s that won 2 state titles, and he was kind of the first one that we saw do it in our state. So most people call it a Jonesy tilt. Shin whizzer tilt. Okay. We also did a standing version of that called a cutback or a broomstick. So he gets the leg up in the air in between the legs, doesn't clear it out. I'm gonna straighten my leg to block that knee. I have a whizzer. And then as I jump, I'm gonna jump so 3 feet are in a row. I'm gonna jump hip to hip to him. And then this arm's gonna cut out his other knee. I'm gonna take him backwards. Jump, cut out his knee, lift my toe. Now I'm in a similar position. Make sure you keep your foot on the mat rather than be up like this. You're gonna drive in, keep him on his back, stay in good position. All right, that's what we covered yesterday. There are a few things I didn't get to that I wanted to, so here's a little bonus for us. Number one is whizzer and wrist. This is a super important position, especially as we get older and kids get better at picking our legs up in the air. At the young levels, most of the finishes are done on the mat. As we get older, most of the finishes are done in the air. So he grabs a leg. I want to get my toe to the outside. I have whizzer, and then I have opposite wrist. Okay, so I'm controlling both arms here. And I'm just staying heavy. The moment he tries to double off or finish or whatever, I'm pulling his lock apart and getting my foot on the mat. Okay, so here, I'm doing like a leg curl. I'm squeezing my heel to my butt. I'm getting his lock at my knee. So his lock is heavy where my knee is. My shoulder's low. I'm down here with him, not over top, where he's gonna sit me in my butt, run the pipe. I'm right down here with him. I'm just heavy. Kind of waiting my turn. I break his lock, get my foot on the mat, and then I can wrestle. Great time to look for your re-attack after that. Okay, so that's when we didn't get to whizzer wrist. Another one we didn't get to is the funk roll, which is kind of we look at things, it's like head, hands, defense, number one. They get to our legs, then we sprawl, we square our hips. But if we get beat, we get put on our butt, or we just find ourselves in a scramble and there's an ankle, sometimes you find it. It's like a life raft. Like a life, you're looking for something, you grab it, you see an ankle, and you roll. So basic one, he's gonna double leg me in my butt here. He beat everything, beat my head, beat my hands, beat my hips, hits me in my butt. Okay, there's a lot of different ways to do it. When I teach the, kind of newbies, and I really like this way anyways, my elbow's looking for their knee. I'm gonna bridge, roll across my back, and come through. Here, bridge, roll across my back, I come up through. Now, it's a race. I wanna get my head high, get weight on my foot that he has, and cover. I recommend as you're learning this move, because you're probably gonna be a little slower at getting your knees underneath you, is to catch both ankles. Catch both ankles. Now I free one arm. That way, I know he can't beat me. If I stay here and he jumps to the same side over here, now I can get in trouble, okay? If he gets height before me and gets 2 feet to one side. So what I try and do, again, especially as you're learning, get 2 ankles, slow him down. Now you're in control of the scramble. Okay, funk roll. One more time so you guys can see that one since we didn't get to look at it. He's gonna blast me in my belt with the double leg. I'm not looking for ankles all the time, but he beat me, there it is. I got one more shot. I come up and finish. All right, guys, I'll see you at the next clinic in a couple weeks or next week. I don't know. See you soon.